What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is Blaze again with King's Critiques, and we're here for Dress Up Darling. And bit of an awkward thing, I pre-recorded a bunch of Dan yesterday, so it'll sound kind of awkward saying things I say in future videos, because I didn't think I'd be able to record this today. Never mind the rest of that, though. Just ignore what I say about certain time periods in the future Dan videos on Sunday and Tuesday. And I guess Wednesday now. That being said, though, let's get to our usual caveats of number one. If you have a comment to leave, about the show, about anything I say, about just anything in general, please don't forget to drop it, because that is always highly encouraged, as is, and appreciated. Liking the video, run through, let me get the watch time, hitting the like button, subscribing, all of that kind of good stuff, because it's good for the algorithm, good for my soul. Very free and very helpful. That being said, let's just hop right into, well, the return of Juju, for one, and for two, more very interesting cosplays. The title of the episode makes me think that, maybe there'll be another incident like episode 8. Anywho, let's get started. Yes, she is. They're good friends. And Gojo's just like, you're calling Juju. Well, as long as she didn't bring her little sister. Spoiler, I think she brings her little sister. Of course the little sister likes it. I feel like her sister might fill it out better. Just saying. Okay, so both of them are going to do it. Got it. Damn, Juju immediately shutting her down. Of course she said no, she's kind of an asshole. Then again, if she mentions even an inkling of it to Shinju, she's doing it because she likes, supporting her little sister no matter what. We're going to ignore the other half of my sentence. Oh, yep, and now she's going to tell her why Marin called, and then she's going to be like, what? No, come, we have to do it! And here comes the little sister being all for it. Yep, her eyes sparkling. And now she's being assumative that Juju already said no, even though she didn't. And, if she was going to, Shinju would have been dragged along. So, now she's just fantasizing her own about how they'd be shooting the scene if they did it. And because her sister's so hyped up for it, Juju's gonna call Marin back and be like, okay, fine, I'll do it. Oh, she did tell her, she said no without any arguments. I mean, granted, she's probably about to be begged to do it, but... And her sister's all teary-eyed. The face of depression. Actually, that kind of works as a thumbnail material if I don't see anything better. Thinking if they actually do the cosplays in this episode, there will definitely be something better. The way Juju is sweating bullets from seeing her sister's disappointed reaction. She's like, God damn it, why? Fine, I'll call Marin back. She is struggling so damn hard. Yep, and there's the phone to call her back. I knew she'd give in. In anime, you can tell when someone is such a hardcore siscon. But again, the title of the episode gives thought. And meanwhile, Juju came to meet them, and they're just stunned. They're fangirling almost. And Marin just agreeing with the way they're praising Juju. She's not really much of a siscon, but she does think highly of her sister. And the fact that they're here to do what she knows they're there to do makes her even happier that her sister gave in. I think Amane is probably the only one who might be some kind of respectful to Juju. Actually, I wonder how Juju's gonna handle this thing, because Juju's an asshole. Through and through, other than being a siscon, she is an asshole. So I wonder how this is gonna work. Okay. Well... she's being helpful. That's a good thing. Hold on. I feel like that's the first breath she's taken since meeting Marin. He knows. Gotta love how Akira praised the outfit and goes like, really? You liked it? Actually, she took most of them. Aces. See, it's funny you say that because, well, the photographer does genuinely love her like that because, family. I think that steam is coming off from Shinju. I would be correct. Mm-hmm. Yep. The way she's staring at Shinju, what the hell? Wonder if she's imagining her in other cosplays too. Or if she recognizes her from that cross-dress cosplay. I knew she'd offer her to be in the group. Yeah. And it'd kind of work. Hey, Marin's back from the bathroom and agrees. Juju almost looks proud of her sister being offered that, actually. Well, of course Gojo's gonna offer to help with things. He's another good boyfriend of the season. Of course Shinju's so happy about that. Meanwhile, she's just putting up with it for now. But like, honestly, she's probably the type that they're gonna break through eventually to just be good friends with them. Okay, now I understand why he's not sleeping. About that. Only 7 hours. Most video games you can finish in like 5, unless you're doing all of the 100% shit. I wonder why you want to know. The way the word thought is being italicized almost makes me wonder. Wonder if she had some part to do with the creation of the game as well. Yes, Juju, do you have something to say? Wonder if she's like overexerting herself with all of this socialization. Half of them just like leave in an instant. Of course, telling her about her like way of life. And those two apparently had zero clue about how immaculate it was. Both of them just in her face about it. Where are the pics? Pretty sure Gojo got some, and 90% of the student body probably got some. Yeah, and you believe that people weren't taking pictures? Damn, her soul has been shattered. Rip. For science. Can you put it back on? I don't think you want the answer to that without seeing it. Just the pure innocence in her answer, and knowing it will shatter them more. Huh. There's a lot more of them being blown away than I thought. Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, she did. On 100%. The white flag. I mean, I don't know about that. There comes a point to where, like, you want somebody to spend your time with, and that more to life really just becomes a matter of, like, living every single day of your life miserable. But hey, to each their own, right? Personally, I'd rather find a girlfriend who can, like, put up with my bullshit. So he came out for a smoke, but he doesn't actually smoke. So do you want to, like, pick at her brain a little bit? Maybe see why she had the reaction she did with Marin. I knew that's what he was going to do. Like, he saw the expression on her face when Marin left of letting the air escape, and he knew. Yeah, that exactly. Gojo's on the other side. Hopefully he can hear that, right? It'll be a little awkward. Uh-oh. I mean, to be fair, if you respect somebody, the fact they like the same person you like, at least means that's another respectable thing, right? Kinda, sorta, maybe. It's not like she's gonna try and gank her from him. That'd be a guy thing to do. Like, that's not usually a gay thing to do. That's usually a guy thing to do, is snag a girl from somebody else. So Akira's not even gonna, like, deny it. That's good. You'll explain everything? What's that supposed to mean? I mean, it means an obvious thing, clearly, probably, hopefully. Oh, you don't want it. Though, again, that could be a two-side thing. Okay, so she wants nothing to do with Marin. That's why she was so withheld. My question is either, A, is it the thing I thought, though, why it was like a crush thing? Or, like why Gojo has his own mental problems, Akira had a thing happen when she was younger with Marin. It could be that. I'm guessing that's not a thing she cared for. And then her gloomy expression got suddenly outshined by her sister. It's like, I hate this idea for everything it's worth. But also, look at her precious face. So we didn't even get the full explanation from Akira. We just heard, like, part of it. Hopefully he, like, gives us some exposition on that. There's kind of a difference between horror games and horror movies. Like, in both cases, jump scares are expected. You know, creepy shit is expected. But it's, like, still different, you know? There's also that. I mean, look at a lot of the horror games that have been turned into anime, like Corpse Party. The art is really cute. So, like, the creepy shit barely matters. Hey, yo, first night having the boyfriend stay over? It surprises me worth absolutely nothing that she asked this. Was it, though? Something deep in your mind probably was thinking, well, maybe. This game is not suitable for those sensitive to something. I love peaceful games like this. Yeah, until somebody funking dies. I was expecting a lot more oomph. It's still very cute, of course, because it's her, but, like, I was expecting more oomph. Bother who? Her? Oh, well, gee, I guess you do have to spend the night, huh? And this time, she is serious. Yeah, what did you think she meant? Hmm? 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 She's not. What, you're supposed to walk all the way home? I like how he's overthinking it. Listen, like, well, normally it's not a good idea for a guy to stay overnight at a girl's place unless they're actually dating. Listen, I'm pretty sure if for some reason you decide to, like, I don't know, say something in the middle of the night, I don't think she'd turn it down. But that's not gonna happen because between the two of them, well, manga spoilers sake, he's definitely the bitch. And that's not to say he is a bitch, but he's not the first one to confess so easily. She's right, that time you mistakenly went out on the balcony to avoid her friends, you caught a cold. Which is ironic, because that was right after she caught a cold. So, that's also a very obvious tell that, like, you two could be a thing, because, like, she gets a cold, then you get a cold. Huh, where'd Gojo get that cold from? Marin just had a cold. At the donkey. Yeah, I get it, bro. You're overthinking because you're a teenage guy staying over the night with a teenage girl who is both very hot and very much in love with you. But chill. Hey, as long as you don't pull another episode 8, it's fine, bro. Monster. I mean, it can, especially if he's never drank one before. How does that help you? Technically, that'd actually be worse staying at over a girl's house and not sleeping at all. Because, like, I don't know, to someone who walks in on you, you could be thinking some devious stuff. You never know. That is not how that works. I wonder how bad this is going to be for somebody who has never drank an energy drink. And now she's having the thoughts. Mm-hmm. No, he got distracted looking at energy drinks. Why are the energy drinks next to condoms? Full disclosure. Because I'm pretty sure that's what that is, and that's what she's staring at. Hey, look, I was right. The way that just sent her. Right now, she's in a state of, well, shit, I thought I was the only one thinking of that, too. Oh my god, is he thinking of that? That also very well might make a good thumbnail. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I know why the marketing is how it is. Condoms here, energy drinks here, so you can keep going all night long. Sorry. That's on me. She doesn't even see what's actually in his hand. And he said it with his full chest, not realizing she hasn't seen it. Okay, now I get why the title of the episode was so, like, questionable. The red alert that just went through her brain. Okay, even worse, how is there an 18 plus section over there and it's not like a couple shelves down closer to that? Because I know like people under the age of 18 are allowed to buy them for the obvious reasons that, people under the, age that they probably should be taking those risks are too stupid not to be. But still, at least put them closer to the part that's meant for that. Like, damn, putting them right next to the energy drink, like I said, I know the marketing, I get it, but, like, damn. And he's not even going to show her the can all excitedly about, like, his reasoning. I think he just broke her. Actually, this might be the funniest thumbnail so far. She'd still just love her, but she should pay a little bit more attention to things before she, breaks herself. I mean, do you want them to? She's probably gonna spend the whole time on the way back just like thinking about it just to be so relieved / disappointed when they get back. Is that where they're gonna cut it off? That's probably where they're gonna cut it off. Hold on, let me actually get the... Again, you probably wish, but unfortunately not. Yeah, knew the credits would roll on that. Listen, like... It's probably one of those things where she's probably, had it pop up ever since that incident in the hotel. And now that, like, she's thinking more on it, it's like, actually, am I ready for that? I mean, I know I want to, but am I ready for it? And she's going over all this shit in her head. Meanwhile, he's just like, this energy drink will hopefully help me stay up all night to game, and then I won't actually be sleeping over. Two very different thought processes, but it'll come out into the wash in the beginning of the next episode, guaranteed, so it's going to be awkward as hell for a few minutes in the beginning of the next episode when they, like, walk back into her apartment and she turns to him ready to do the thing and he's just holding the drink, like, what are you talking about? It's like, oh, that's what you meant. I'm going to bed, bye! I could see that being how that goes. And, like, I still want more exposition on the Akira thing, because, like, again, why does she not want to be around Marin? Is it because she has a crush on her and it's, like, too overwhelming knowing that she's basically Gojo's girlfriend, even though she's technically not right now? Or does she have some kind of hatred for her built off from some childhood issue, similar to what eventually will come up with the story with Gojo's old childhood friend? Which, I hope they only make that last, like, 2 episodes at most when it does come up, whether it be by the end of this season or season 3. Because, I mean, full disclosure, if they don't do a season 3, they're making mistakes. Because, like, thanks, assholes. Trying to talk here. People need to fix their damn cars so they're not so goddamn loud. Anywho. Yeah, anyway. Whether it be the end of this season or season 3, because, I mean, if this doesn't get a season 3, that's kind of crazy, because, like, the show in general is extremely popular. The dub is probably extremely popular, because you have, like, the queen of covers doing the dub voice for Marin. No. You can let me know your thoughts, though, about the stuff to do in the episode. I'm still questioning the stuff that, like, you might have in mind, or whatever else to do with the show. Also, let me know about any other shows, movies, etc. you should check out this season, next season, or in general. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the gaming channel in the description, ring both bells, like Facebook, follow Twitter, and Blue Sky, keep updated with things, TikTok, Patreon, get the full edited visual and audio, the stuff I upload over here. Eventually, you know, Patreon, douchebag, storage space, all that. Go follow Twitch, subscribe for benefits, can do so Twitch Prime for free, helps me out immensely for the temporary, this for the long term. And hey, if you want to go hook me up with something monetary, Patreon is probably the better place to help me free up some storage space, smile. That all said, check out the playlist here, let run through conversations with stuff within whatever, check out the video recommended for you by YouTube here, or if you're watching the smaller version, the bigger version to see what you missed. Till next time, Ben the Blazer King with King's Kritique, sound ta for now, peace.